In this video, we're going to create our custom front page along with the showcase and boxes here, which we'll be able to customize using WP Customizer. All right, which is something that we haven't done before. So let's go and create a new file in our theme, and we're going to save it as front-page.php. All right, and if we go and reload, it's a blank page automatically because it's looking at this file for the home page. So what I'm going to do is copy everything that's in the index page and then paste it in there, and then we should get the same thing back. Alright, so we want to edit some stuff here, but before we do that, we're gonna create our custom sections in the customizer. So in the customizer here, you can see that we have three sections: site identity, menus, and static front page. And what I'm going to show you how to do is to create your own custom sections. We're going to have one for the banner and we're going to have one for the boxes. Alright, before we do that, let's go, let's see, we're going to go back and go into pages, and I want to create two new pages. One's going to be home, and that doesn't need any content. And then another one which will be called blog, which also doesn't need any content. And then if we go to settings, reading, we're going to set a static page as the front page. We're going to choose home, and then the post page we're going to choose blog. Okay, that way we can have menu items that go to these pages. If we go back to the front end, nothing's changed. Alright, so let's go back to the customizer. Okay, and then we're going to go to our functions.php file, and this is where we're going to do everything. We're going to add a new section, we're going to add a setting, and a control. So what we need to do is say function, we're going to create a function called business customize underscore register. Alright, and that's going to take in a WP underscore customize variable. Alright, and this is where we can put all of our stuff. Now we're going to need an action to hook into. So down here we're going to say add action. Okay, the hook is going to be customize register. Second parameter is going to be the function that we just created. Alright, okay, now we're going to go in here, and first thing we want to do is create a new section. Okay, so this is going to be the banner section. So to do that, we're going to take that WP customize variable, and then we're going to call a method called add section, and that's going to take in the section name, which will be banner, and then an array, and in this array we're going to include a title, which will be, we're going to use the language function here, or I'm sorry, localization function, and let's say banner, and then the theme, which is going to be business. Okay, we can also have a description, and we're going to use the sprintf function here, and in here we're going to use our localization function, and let's say options for homepage banner. Alright, and then another parameter which will be the theme name of business. Okay, next thing we're going to set is the priority. And we're going to set that to 130. Alright, so that should create the section. Let's go ahead and save it. And it's not showing up yet. And it's not showing up because we don't have any settings or controls in that section yet. So let's do that. We're going to go right under what we just did, and let's do the heading setting. Okay, so the heading will be the H1 that displays. Okay, so we're going to take that WP customize object and we're going to call add setting. Okay, and then that's going to take in the setting, which will be banner heading. And then second parameter will be an array. And we're going to say default. Okay, the default, we're going to use this underscore X. And then the default text, which will just say banner heading. Alright, and the next thing we need here, the next option is going to be the type. And the type can either be option or theme mod. Okay, in most cases you're going to choose theme mod. Alright, and that's it for the setting. Now, this takes care of the setting, but we still have no control for inside the customizer, so we need to create that as well. So this will be the heading control. And I'm just going to copy this actually. Okay, except we want to change this to add control, and we want this banner heading, and then down here we're going to change this to label, and for the label we'll just say heading. Okay, we also need to specify the section that we want this to be in. And the section we want it to be in is the banner section. Okay, and then we also want to set priority. This is going to be 20. Alright, so let's go ahead and save it and go back and reload. And now you can see we have a new section called banner. If I click on that, you can see we have heading, and it's even filled with the default of banner heading. So I'm going to create the rest of these before we go in and I actually show you how to use them. So what we'll do is let's copy the heading, setting, and control. And then this next aspect that we want is the text of the banner. So this will be text setting and text control. Okay, let's change this to banner text. Now for the default, I'm just going to paste in some content here. Okay, type is going to be theme mod, that's fine. Change this to banner text. We'll change this to text, and that should be good. So if we save that, we go back and reload banner. Now we have the text option as well. Next we want the button text in the button URL. So I'm going to copy what we have right here, setting and control. This is going to be for the button. We'll change it to banner BTN text. And for the default, we'll just say sign up. Button text. Okay, let's also do the button URL. And I'm just going to have this be http test.com. Alright, let's check it out. Alright, good. The last field that we're going to need is actually, what is this? Missing argument 2 for X on line 52. What is this? Oh, this should have business as well. Okay. Okay, so next we need the image, and this is going to work just a little differently. So I'm going to just copy the setting and control, and this is going to be for background image setting. Let's change this to banner image. Now for the default, we're going to have to change this. Actually, we're going to just get rid of this whole thing. And actually, we want to do get blog info, because we need to get the exact directory where the images will be uploaded and also fetched from. So we're going to go to template directory. And then we're going to just concatenate on /img/banner.jpg. Okay, that's going to be the default image. Now we'll go down here, and for our control, this is going to work a little differently. Actually, you know what I'm going to do is just get rid of everything that's in the control. Alright, and what we're going to do here is we're going to say new WP underscore customize underscore image underscore control. Okay, and then we're going to pass in WP underscore customize, and then let's say banner. So that means that needs to be in quotes, banner underscore image, and then the next parameter will be an array. Alright, and then in this array we'll do the label, background image, we need to assign it to a section, which will be obviously banner. And then we're also going to add settings, and this will just be banner image. Alright, so let's go ahead and save that. Now we should have that banner JPEG already there. Okay, which we do. So let's go back here and reload. And now we have this background image selection. You can see it even displays what we have as a default. Now what I want to do before we actually implement any of these, I want to do the boxes. Okay, so it's going to be very similar. We're just going to create a new section. I'm actually going to do a lot of pasting in just to save time. So let's go right below here, and I'm going to paste this in. Okay, we're just adding a new section called boxes, just like we did with the banner. And then we're just going to need a bunch of settings and controls. So let's do the box 1. So I'll paste it in, I'm going to go over it. Okay, so box 1 heading setting, that'll be this right here. And for default, we're just going to say box 1 heading. I don't know why these are so far over. Alright, and then the type is theme mod. and then we have the control for box 1 heading. Right here we have the text setting for box 1, and then we have the text control. Okay, so pretty repetitive, but it is necessary. Here we have the icon setting. Now the icon is going to be just an input for a class. Okay, so right here the default is going to be bar chart, which will be this icon. So all you have to do is add the correct class name and it'll change that icon. Alright, so that's all box 1. Next we'll do box 2. So let me paste this in. Okay, so we have box 2 heading. This is box 2 heading control. Then we have the box 2 text setting, box 2 text control, and box 2 icon setting and control. Okay, now we need box 3. Alright, so we have box 3 heading, setting and control. We have box 3 text and box 3 icon. Okay, which default is going to be just desktop. So let's go ahead and save that and go and reload our customizer. And now we have a boxes section with all the different fields. Now what I like to do is, instead of having functions PHP so packed, I'm going to cut out all of the stuff we just did as far as the customizer. So from here all the way down to the add action, we're going to cut that out. And what we're going to do is create a new folder in our theme called INC for includes. And then we'll create a new file. We're going to call this customizer.php. Okay, and then we'll paste everything in there. Make sure we add PHP tags. Alright, we'll save it and then go back to functions, and then we just need to require it. So we'll say require once. Actually, we'll just do require. And we don't need that. So we'll just say require, and then we want get template directory, and then /inc /customizer.php. Okay, let's make sure that everything is still there. Alright, good. So in the next video, I'm going to show you how to take those fields and all the settings that we just created and actually implement them in the front end.